All right, guys, we got this question also. I love when you ask questions, and please feel free to do it. Yes, because sometimes there are things that happen to you in your games or in your paddle journey that maybe for us are kind of obvious, or we assume that you actually do that well. But then when you ask us these things, it's actually quite interesting. The thing is, maybe because we have been playing for too long, we don't think about this. But thank you for asking and not being shy to ask whatever doubt you have. Because remember, for us, there is no stupid questions. There is no bad questions. It's always something to elaborate on. So thank you for that. The question we got was what to do with the bouncy balls. Like, the ball didn't look difficult, but it was bouncy. And then this player was having trouble not only adjusting to the ball, but keeping the balance. Then the player thought that the higher the impact point, the better. But it's not like this, guys. Sorry to tell you, but it's not like that. Now, what is high? Because, this is high, but also this is high. No? Shoulder height it's also high enough for you to attack. For those that come from tennis, for example, would you rather hit here, a serve from Opelka, or would you rather go in and hit shoulder height? I think shoulder height is the perfect height to attack a ball in tennis. So in that way, it's the same in paddle. Yeah? So what I want you to remember is that in order to not make that mistake of reaching, you have to be loyal to your preparation. So if the ball is high, yes, I want to see that you prepare around your forehead, shoulder, racket up, and then what are you going to do? You're going to be loyal to that. Yes? For example, guys, the mistake that we don't want to see is that if you get the rebound, you're going to have to follow the ball, not fast. But sometimes we forget. So I give you 3 things that we see a lot when this happens. For example, the ball is going to bounce, you went back, hey, the ball surprised you. Well, remember, if the pace is high or bouncy, you already cannot know that you're going to move forward, yeah? So instead of moving back like this, hey, well, you made the wrong choice. The ball is not slow for you to move back, so instead, you are going to move forward and get to the ball, yeah? Another thing that we see is that the player actually doesn't even follow, just doesn't go back, but doesn't go forward. So then it looks like Billy Elliot. Yeah, you are hitting on one leg like if you were some kind of ballerina. So let's do it again. So the ball comes, we panic, ballerina style. Follow and be loyal to the preparation. Again, ready? You should be looking to there. Wait. The third mistake, and even more common, is that we follow, but we hit too soon or we get too close. So basically, we don't take the time to adjust, so then it's, yeah? And you were almost doing it right, but then you didn't think of the angle of the ball. Okay, so instead, remember, you got to open some space to work with. So that's why you turn sideways, then you work with that space. You see this arm is helping me, because if it doesn't, then it's even more difficult because I have nothing to measure with. So this hand will help you to measure. Yes? And again, yeah? You turn, you follow. How much do I follow? Well, depending on the pace, depending on the rebound. Yes? Bam. Okay? Every time. So, because the ball is taking you forward, doesn't mean that every time you hit the ball, you're going to have to go to the net. Because maybe the guys have a better position than you. So remember that the footwork is you're going to move, you're going to try to solve the problem, and if you are not progressing forward, you are going to again move back. And if the guy gives you another bouncy ball, well, you're going to have to do this over and over again. So anyway, guys, simplify, prepare, be loyal to the preparation. Remember that your preparation is a reference for the brain to know where you are going to hit, where you are trying to hit the ball. Just like when catching, yes, we have told you many times, you catch like this. You do, I got it. You have a reference. You don't catch like this. I got it. Yeah? So same with the racket. The brain needs to know where you're going to hit instead of, and you don't prepare, and then the racket is all over the place. Anyway, guys, keep it tasty. Have a good one.